All right. Let me get this going. Got that there. Pop out the chat. Maybe bring the chat over here. See how this goes. All right, we are live. What's up? Mr. Tech Fix Reviews hopping in here. First one tonight. How we doing? What's up? What's up? You guys can let me know how it sounds. Everything sound okay? Mic coming through all right? Audio levels with the background music sounding okay? You guys can be the first test subjects to give me a heads up on how we sound, how we're looking. Sound good? Looks good? All right, that's what I like to hear. So I figured just do an impromptu pop-up stream. Final hours of Amazon Prime Day. Should we, maybe I should tweet it out real quick. I haven't done that. Maybe we should just tweet it out. The stream URL. Is that going to bring me there? Nope, that does not do that. That's always interesting. All right, give me 1 second. It's funny that the link that they give you to tweet this out or to send this out isn't even the correct link. It's just the control dash link. There we go. All right, let me just tweet this out real quick. And then we'll kick it off with some deals that we can find. One second. Let me just get this almost up. Add in the emojis. Go in. And post. All right, cool. All right, we're good. We're good. Okay. So like I said, it's the final few hours of Amazon Prime Day. It ends tonight at midnight. It ends tonight. So I figured we'll just go through, try to find some more stuff that we didn't find. I know I've got some stuff in my cart that I will be officially hitting purchase on before the clock strikes midnight. So I figured let's try to find some last minute good deals. You know, why not? Why not? What up, Steve-O? Good to have you here. Yeah, just an impromptu pop-up for the last few hours of Prime Day. If maybe I'll be live for an hour, maybe it'll be 2-3 hours. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see how it all goes. Are the AirPods Max 2s gone? I don't know. I haven't really looked since we first showed them off on our first video. AirPods Max 2, let's check it out. It does seem like... Let's see. That's a knockoff. Interesting. It does seem like they are officially gone. Yeah. I mean, it was a good deal. They were, what, almost $200 off? So, yeah, it makes sense that they would have sold out. Ever making another keyboard? I liked your first one a lot. My first one, as in my Novel Keys collab. I might have another collab in the works with a different company towards the end of the summer, but we'll see more on that. In terms of another Novel Keys collab, I don't think so, but never say never. Never say never. Tyson saying, what's up? I remember watching you like 6 years ago, bro. What up, Tyson? Thank you for stopping by and saying what's up. So let's find these deals. Tyson, what's kept you away for the last 6 years? One thing I noticed that's actually pretty decent. Again, their whole dash is really, really bad. But if you go to the For You tab, it goes based off of things that you've purchased and looked at recently, and it's very, very similar to the stuff, which is good because it's showing me stuff that is on sale. Yeah, I know people were looking for things that have already sold out since our videos went live. So that's why I always say in those videos, you got to hop on the deals while you can, because things sell out quickly. So like the AirPods Max, they sold out. Yeah, the PreSonus Bluetooth speakers, they sold out after our stream the other night. So when they sell out of stock and they can't have that price anymore, it just kind of goes to like the warehouse stock and warehouse pricing. Not much I can do about that. Let's see. So I do have down below, again, if you look at the same link, same stories the other day, it will bring you to the deals that we find live. So these are some of the deals that we found the other day that we went over. Some of the things made it to the video. But it's all going to be auto updated and added to this page. So instead of having 50, 60 individual links in the description, it will be the one landing page, so we can just add everything right there. And you won't have to keep clicking on links. You click on one, it'll bring everything up. It'll auto add it as we show it off. For those wondering, my microphone right now, if you like it, it sounds good. It's only $42 right now on sale. It is a DJI Mic Mini. I've talked about it before, the other day, other videos. I have it magnetically attached right on the monitor bezel in front of me, so I can just talk into it, or you can obviously clip it on your shirt and wear it that way. But yeah, $42 right now is outstanding. And then again, my webcam right now, I'm using the OBSBot Meet 2 4K. Also magnetically attached right to my monitor bezel right in front of me, on sale for $100. 4K, looks good, nice and tiny. You tell me. If you think it all looks and sounds good, you can have a really, really good, very easy, seamless streaming setup for under $150. Again, that is all linked down below. On your page, do the products disappear and they sell out? They don't disappear, but it just shows that like the item is no longer in stock. So it'll at least show you that. But everything right now I'm looking, I know I cleared out some things that were discontinued or were out of stock. But everything right now seems to still be on sale. Yeah, so again, that's down below, making it easier for you guys. Have you guys seen anything the last few days that you thought was a really good deal that I didn't show off? You wanna share with the rest of the crew? Let me know. I'll take any suggestions, some things you want to see. There's a lot of filament on sale. I'll be picking up some new filament, which, by the way, I do have 15 more of our custom desktop fidget gadgets. You can get those for free on Whatnot right now when you sign up with my link in the description. We sold 15 the other night. I made 15 more the last 2 days. So if you want to get one of these for free, use the Whatnot link in the description. It'll bring you there. You can use your $15 referral credit and get this for free. Real quick, I'll do my spiel. They all each have a linear, tactile, and clicky configuration here. Each one gonna be a bit different. Free. Wait, you have a 3D printer? Steve, we've talked about it a bunch, man. Yeah, we talked about it last stream. We talked about it during the stream last time. It was literally going in the background of my last Whatnot stream. But yeah, that's how I print and I make all these. Got the logo on the front, little Damascus print on the bottom, and again, a different configuration of all linears, clickies, and tactiles. So if you want to get one of these for free, only 15 left while they are for free for you guys. I like this fan, but it's probably not worth over $100. We showed off the Anker Zolo power bank in today's video. I don't think, though, I added it to the list, so I will do that. Yeah, Steve, how do you think I was getting all those? I can't be buying them. I'm making them. Let's see. Yeah. So I'll add it there now. Are the A50s on sale? Good question. We will look. They are on sale. Over $100 off for the new A50X. Not bad at all, in both black and white color options. This is the sync and video model, so it has for your, plug it in your HDMI, so you can control it all through here as well. But just the audio, if you want to hook it up that way and not have to worry about it being like a KVM switcher, essentially, they have it for $213, which is also really good. So if you don't need the monitor hookups and stuff through here, which honestly I never would have needed that, you can be good with your monitor as it is. $213 instead of $299, and then $284 instead of $499. So I'll put it down below because it is a pretty good deal. Definitely one of the best headsets on the market. I mean, when I reviewed it, what was this, 2024? I think it came in at number 2, or was it number 1 on my list? I can't remember. But it was 2024. It made the top 5. It made the top 2. I just can't remember if it was the best headset of the year on my ranking. I believe the Alienwares were. So this was probably number 2 on my list. So again, I'll have that down below. When you go to the link, the last 2 things we added, boom, right there, auto-populated. Steve, I'm using the A1 Mini right here. The A1 Mini right now, $220, super easy to get set up and running. Within like 15 to 20 minutes, it was up and going. It's been running like 3 months. I'm printing stuff 24/7. So on sale right now with the LED light kit. Again, this is automatically down below. The printer itself is $220, and the extra light kit is, I believe, like $50 extra. So this lets you print things with LED lights in them, so you can make your own like custom lamps. I never had a need for that, but it's essentially free when you get it with this bundle here. So this is what I'm using, the A1 Mini. It's been in videos. I've showed it off and stuff. We've used like accessories and Cooltech under 100 that I showed it off in. Is there a list of everything we've seen? Yes. Louis does it all. Literally, as I'm saying, the first link in the description down below. The first link. Just look in the description. It will bring you right to here. It'll bring you right to the one landing page where everything we show off and find will be automatically added. So I got you right there. Hell yeah, man. 220 is a steal for it. I mean, can't go wrong. Someone asking about Fifine. The Fifine Tank 6. What is the Fifine Tank 6? I have not heard of that. The Fifine Tank 6? Seems like a new... I have not seen it. I mean, it seems to be the same construction as their other mics, because on the back it has the XLR and USB input on the side. It also has the controls. It's similar to the K688, just with no RGB and no shock mount. But it's more money, interestingly. Again, not having used this, I can't really say, but having used the K688, where is it on here? Right here. I mean, I would just go with this. It has the shock mount and everything. It's the same construction, the same controls, the same XLR. I don't really know the difference. This is trusted. This is tried, true, and trusted, right? I would go with the K688, which is on sale for just $50. But again, I've never tried the Tank 3, so yeah, never tried a Tank 3 or the Tank 6. Let me go back to the 4U, because they seem to, there are not good storage deals, because storage is through the roof right now. Things are at an all-time high, so I did not see any good or worthy storage deals. Do not buy PC parts right now. There's a few CPU deals. Again, we showed these off in the videos. Like the 7700X for $200 is really good. When usually you'll see when it's on sale, the lowest it's been is $240, $225, $215. So now it's about $15, $20 off the cheapest it's ever been. So if you want to get this CPU that's on sale, again, it's added down below. But there aren't a lot of good, actual CPU deals. Again, just due to the nature of AI and stuff right now, everything is so expensive. But that at least is on sale. A lot of stuff we showed off. Like look at this. The 2 terabyte NVMe, they have it listed for $630, on sale for $300. Go back. No, no, no. Look at that. 149, 130, 119. It was 119 back in November. This would have been probably the Black Friday, Cyber Monday of 2023. It was 119. And now look at that. Look at that absolute mountain it's climbed. And they're like, hey, it's on sale for 3 times the price it used to be. Yeah. Don't buy NVMEs. I was going to sell a bunch of mine on Whatnot a few months ago, but I'm going to hold on to mine since prices are just crazy right now. Let's change the Christmas beats. All right. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, the Arctis Nova Pros are on sale. These are obviously, you know about these by now. Xbox PC models. Let's see, the PC model is not on sale. Let's see, is the PlayStation model on sale? That's all sold out. The Xbox model though is, which you could still use wired with your PC, PS4, all that good stuff. And you know, we have our wicked cushions to use with these. If anybody hasn't bought the Random Frank P wicked cushions, do you want to? Why is that not populating? Oh, because it's under the electronics tag. Come on, just do a general search. Oh my god. Because putting a space between wicked and cushions is throwing this whole thing off. Interestingly. So we're going to go here. Let's see. Where is our model? Is it back here? Is that it? No. Midnight Frank P. There we go. Check it out. So if you have the Arctis Nova, the Nova Pro, the Nova Elite, the Pro Omni, we have our Midnight Camo custom cushions, as well as the side panels and the silicone headband. You can get them all bundled for, $35. Not on sale, unfortunately. Actually, if you just go to their page, they do make these in for other models. So where is my thing? Let's see. We go over here. Do I have my own section? Yeah, right down here in the corner. Random Frank P Cushion Collab. So you can get them for other of the Nova lineup, as well as just the tags or just the headband or the bundle. The bundle is on sale. The bundle is on sale, 28% off. If you want to get the whole kit, $54. Hey, I'll put it down below. Support your boy. All right, well, let's find some deals. Let's stop promoting. But I will say, I have a Garmin. I might return it, but I missed my Apple Watch, and being able to answer calls and text, the battery never lasts. Oh, I think maybe you're talking to someone else there. All right, I was looking at this. It's cool. It looks cool. The aesthetic is pretty nice with it having those like pop-up acrylic covers for the outlets and your 140 watt, 100 watt, 20 watt, 18 watt chargers on the side. But $70 for a power charging station is kind of a lot. Even though, again, the main thing with this is going to be, Jesus, just the aesthetic here. RGB. It does not pop up, I don't think. That would be cool, but every time I've looked at it, they've always been popped up. And I feel like if it was a feature, they would have demoed that, Because that was my first thought, too. But it does not seem like it. Do you guys like this for $75? Or is it too expensive? What do you guys think? So I'm still looking for stuff to finish off the Cool Tech under 100 episode I'm working on. But yeah, I do feel like, $75 is kind of too expensive for what it is. But it's cool. But that's just a lot of money for an aesthetic charging station, Yeah, I don't know. Well, I didn't buy it. So I'll keep it over there. Oh, damn it. I got to go to the For You page. Where'd that go? Shop the deals. An alien-themed room. It is very space-like. All right. Yeah, see, I mean, we've covered a lot between our streams and our 2 videos. I'm looking for some goods. Yeah, and this is all like my wife's recommendation and stuff for the kids and the baby. Man. Any requests? Feel free. Again, I'll show you guys. I'll pull up my cart real quick, show you what I'm working with. I'm going to get some Switch 2s. Even though they're not on sale, I'm going to buy some Switch 2s. Again, for our next Whatnot stream, we'll be giving away a Switch 2. So if you want to pick one up, get that link in the description down below. You can go over and bookmark my next show over on Whatnot. I'll be giving away a free Switch 2. So check the link down below. And again, we have our custom key switch fidget desk gadgets. I'm making them $15 right now. So if you use our $15 referral credit, you can get this for free. Tonight only 15 left at this price. Otherwise, we usually sell them for about $20 to $25. So tonight only, you can get these for free with my Whatnot link in the description. And then while you're there, like I said, go bookmark the stream because we are going to be giving away a free Switch 2. That's why I'm buying those. I need a new mat for under my desk. Oh, nice, Mr. Miggs. You got it already? Super quick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you can drop a review, a 5-star written review on my page so it'll show up under the feedback, it would be greatly appreciated. I think I put the little sticker in on everybody's. I need one of these for under my desk because my wheels keep getting stuck in the carpet. And it's so cold down here that over the years, like the acrylic pad like hardened a lot and now it just snaps in half. It's very brittle. So I'm going to get a new one for only $25. If you have carpet and you want your seat to roll around better, 30 by 48, only $25, a bunch of different sizes. This is gonna be perfect though, so maybe you can use it. I know I am, which is why I'm buying it. Some Govee lights, an extra receiver, and then some extra filament for the 3D printers. So that way, again, this is what I use here, this like galaxy sort of colorway where it's black with like the silver glitter. I'm almost out of mine, so I'm gonna pick up more of that. And then I do wanna get this color shifting green colorway, which looks pretty nice. It's like a chameleon sort of paint here, so I'll have it like color shifting green, black, and blues. So those are on sale. Figured I'd hop on those as well. And then because we sell a lot, to ship them all out, only a 100 pack right now. It's only $20, so that's gonna have me for a few months. So that's what's in my cart tonight. That's the stuff that I'm getting. And again, tonight only 15 left. If you can get these for free on Whatnot, so maybe I'll stream until they all go. It's literally free. So if you want one, you can get one for free. All right, let's go back. I keep losing the For You page. Gotcha, Steve. Why does it keep doing the Christmas beats? I got it on shuffle. Play something else. There we go. Maybe that'll be better. Deals. For you. Lots of requests for gaming IEMs. Again, there's not a lot of IEMs on sale right now that are big, but as I'm gonna repeat 1,000 times tonight, check the links in the description. The Truth Ear Critical Zeros are on sale, just about $10 off. The Linsol Kiwi Ear Cadenzas are also about $7, $8 off. 2 budget gaming earbuds that I would recommend. Again, they are in the description down below. The Cadenzas also come in a bunch of different colors. We got them in purple, blue. I have them in green and a red colorway. The earbuds I was using the other night, the IEMs, are the Fozzy IM4s. They are semi-open back, so they have that breathable open grill there, and you can do some cool things with them, like change out the, the nozzles between brass and aluminum to change up the actual sound profile, your sound signature, and they have a balanced bass and deep bass tips. So you can really customize the sound of your audio. I love them. Was rocking them for a while. Even the other night, tonight I just plugged these in because they're super tiny and lightweight. But the Fozzy IM4 is on sale from $100 down to $80. Come in black or silver. So Yes, down below. Tyson, there's not a lot of good monitor deals. Again, we showed them off in the first video. This one we found from the other night. That one was the TV. Was that the only like decent monitor deal? Yeah, so the Acer Predator, because again, it's 25.5 inches, so 26.5 inches. Call it a 27-inch monitor at 2560 by 1440p, which is the sweet spot for that resolution and the pixel density at that res. And it's also QD OLED, so really good stuff there. It's 240 hertz, 0.03 millisecond response time. Pretty decent specs for only $300. And you look back, it came out not even a year ago, just launched back in December. Cheapest it's been before that is $350. So you're getting it now for about $40 off. About $40 off today. So that is one of the better ones that I saw in the description. Looking to get OLED, is that one of the better options? Yes, a QD OLED and OLED are essentially going to act, you know, the same. It's the panel configuration. It is, look, I mean, it is OLED. It's just the panel configuration for the way the pixels are laid out. You know, quantum dot. You know how like when the LG NanoCell TVs use the quantum dot OLED pixels? It was essentially OLED. They called it NanoCell. It's different tech names, so different companies can claim they have a better version and a different version, even though it's kind of, you know, doing the same stuff at the end of the day. But yeah, those are all down below. The Cloud 3S, these are still on sale. I don't know what happened to the white model. But a good deal for $116. Cloud 3 wired for $50 is not too bad, but yeah, other deals. Yeah, they make bigger sizes for sure. Yeah. I've seen a bunch of 32s and 34s that aren't curved. I'm still waiting for the day we can get a 34-inch ultra-wide that has a better resolution than 3440 by 1440p. Why hasn't that changed in the last 10 years? Why hasn't that evolved? All right. No, I haven't seen any good laptops on sale. How is Pulsar stock doing? Back up to in the 90s. Damn, these were all $65 the other day. All $65. I guess their sale is over by now. Damn, if you were in the market for a new mouse, you missed out. Pretty much their entire inventory was $65. The Bad Seeds edition for the X2H is still $111, which isn't bad. But again, all the Crazy Lights, they're back up now in the 90s. I'm surprised Boardsy still has stock. 93. This is also just 65 the other day. Man. Let's check the medium inventory. Yeah. Full price for medium. All the minis are a little bit cheaper. But damn, not $65. I hope you didn't miss out on Tuesday's video. They were all $65. I love the PRX mouse, man. This is so cool. Little sluggish today, Amazon. All right, see, we showed that off. Go back here. This is a really good deal if you're like a console gamer. You can hook up the little camera to the top of your monitor with the RGB light strips, and then it will extend your gameplay, and it looks dope. It's that bias ambient lighting. I have them on my TVs. They are great, and for the price here, it's really good. I want to find somebody who has a cool demo.
And it has totally elevated our movie.
Let's see. Show us at nighttime. But you guys have probably seen these. I've showed them off in videos. I've done promos for Govee. Does anybody have a good video? Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Even though theirs isn't calibrated, I think their calibration is way off. Oh well. You guys get the idea though. Yeah, definitely cool for movies, gaming. I should just show you guys how it looks when I have it set up, because at least I did it justice. Let's see, man. What video was that? Was that Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Was it Black Friday? Do I have Govee in here? Yes. Let's go here, and I'll do it real quick. Let me mute that. Go over. Let's find the Govee deal. Here we go. It was 75 bucks. It was 75 bucks on Black Friday, so let's check what it is when we're done with this. But once I show you the demo, you'll see what I mean. Again, even though you guys have probably seen this, it is really cool. If you don't have one, you want to spice it up a little bit. So you put the little camera up top there, you plug it all in, you'll see then. Ready? It reads what's going on your TV, and then boom. Oh, it's also cutting it off on the side, but you get it. The bias lighting, there we go. The color is very vivid, expands. It's cool stuff. Yeah, my little guy loves playing Spider-Man, so when you have this hooked up, it just looks ridiculous. It looks so cool. Oh, man, dude. Look at this. Hell yeah. That was good. That was good. $65 right now is a really good price. 65 bucks. Where's the thing? Why? Oh, I already added it to the list, apparently. Did I already add it? There. It says I already added it. I just did now. Interesting. Little bug, but that's all right. We're rolling with it. Any racing wheels? I didn't see. I didn't see racing wheels on sale. The G29, the G920. These are older though, right? Oh, wheel stands or wheel mounts. Oh, well, that I wouldn't know much about. I don't know anything about the wheels as it is. But these are $100 off for PC, PS5, PS4, and they have the Xbox One. Play some Forza on it, the new Forza Horizon game. I gotta pick that up. The G923 is the latest in the lineup. Let's check it out. 29. Oh yeah, much more expensive, huh? $25 off. It was $260. It's $260. So not a Prime Day deal. Steve, I'm still rocking right now with the Hitscan Hyperlight, aka the Razer Viper Mini. That Razer won't make. This is what I wanted to buy. I want to get the Fly Digi Vader 5S. This would be a cool integration for Cooltech under 50. The main reason is, again, Forza, Need for Speed, Skate. They have the adjustable tension tuning on the Hall Effect joysticks. So you can make it, you can adjust the tension. Make them more loose, make them a bit, make them a bit more stiff. So that way you're not crashing drastically into walls. They have all the side buttons. They have the hard stops for the triggers, additional back buttons, the audio port on the bottom. It seems like a really great controller for $47. So I feel like I should do it. And if it's good enough, like it seems, it would be a cool little addition to Cooltech under 50. Will says, I had the Vader 4 Pro. Love the tension. Nice. You know what? Add to cart. Add to cart. I'm buying it. And if I love it, it'll be in a future episode of Cooltech under 50. Hopefully it stays under $50. I know it's 50 right now because of Prime Day. That's the Vader Pro for PC. All right, let me go back to my cart. Let me go here. I saw Scuff had some deals, but again, I'm talking just under $50. So it does drop to 47 every now and then. Okay, good. But yeah, we can see what Scuff's got going on right now. I know they have deals, but I didn't see anything like that, that crazy. The Valor Pro is $85. The Envision Wired V2 is $95. Yeah, I would just go with the Fly Digivator because the Scuf doesn't have the adjustable tension. It's announced and leaked. I saw what did they show off? What was leaked? I know they were talking about a new shape, but they didn't like reveal what it was, right? I saw them like announce stuff. I don't think they showed anything. Unless I missed that. A magnetic switch mouse? No way. It's not popping up when I Google it. Hit scan. And nothing's popping up. Interesting. You know, Hits, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hits is cool at first. And then, and I'm going to have a whole video on this either Monday or Tuesday. It's going to be the Viper V4 Pro versus the Super Strike. Hits is cool until that honeymoon period wears off. Hits, it's not what I thought it would be. All right. You'll see in Monday and Tuesday's video. It's not. It's cool at first. You're going to miss traditional mechanical or optical switches. It's just a matter of time. Trust me. And unless you're using it at the level 1 actuation, if you're not using it at that, which then just feels like you're using a broken mouse, then there's no point to have it, you know? But yeah, you'll see. I do a whole video on it. That'll be either Monday or Tuesday. I just finished filming it today. That's why my voice is like kind of dead. I knocked out the rest of that video. Give me some more deals, Amazon. What do you got for me? Yeah, the Govee light bars, I wasn't too impressed with the light bar deals. I like the strips better and the Envision strip for the TV. Again, this is just the For You stuff, so it's stuff that it knows it's trying to recommend for me. Based off of stuff that we showed off. I know CMF had a bunch of good deals. Like their buds, their headphones. I haven't checked their new headphones. I guess it was nothing. The nothing ones, right? Didn't they have... I guess the Watch 3 is on sale. I do love their watches, man. The customizable faces that they have, like their little like marketplace of the adjustable faces. It's so cool. I love the aesthetic. I have what's that widget? Is it just Widgie? Yeah, I use Widgie on iOS, and I made a whole like custom theme based off of like their Pixel icons and stuff. I know it's keying it out right now because my wallpaper's green, but like I made a whole custom pack based off of the Nothing aesthetic. So I dig it. I dig the stuff from Nothing. $61 for a smartwatch is really good. We checked out the Watch 2, I believe. Maybe it was even the OG edition because that was 2 years ago. And again, I love it, but I'm still rocking with, just the traditional, not technically mechanical, but quartz chronograph. Dark gray, ash gray, the light minty green, or that bright orange. I'll put this down below because they do make good stuff. I can recommend them. Fantic has stuff on sale. Yes, we showed off Fantic a bunch already. I really wish these looked cooler. I get they're trying to match the aesthetic of their phone, and I was super pumped when I knew they were making these, but it just doesn't look as cool as I hoped, unfortunately. Let's see, has anybody bookmarked the stream since I said it before for the free Switch 2? One person, that is it. One person wants a free Switch 2. One person wants a free Switch 2 out there. And nobody has bought a free Desk Gadget. Giving you guys $15 and you're not even using it. Giving you guys $15 and you're not doing it. Brandon says, yo, Frank went back and forth for the wholesale. Pulled the trigger on the Lemokey P1 earlier. Let's pull it up. All the keyboards just blend together in my head at this point. The Lemokey P1. Lemokey or Lemokey? Oh, this looks pretty nice. 135. I like the weight underneath. A wireless compact 75%. Gateron double rail switches. Nice. Comes with the knob. Tri-mode connectivity. Shine through black. The black and green. There we go. Or the all white. These are pretty nice, dude. These are pretty nice. Is this what I showed off? Random Frank P. I keep closing out my own list. Amazon. Random Frank P. Amazon page. We go to here. What was the one that we were talking about last time? It wasn't the Slice 75, even though that's on sale. Oh, it was the Keychron J8 and the Epo Maker. So yeah, the Keychron's out of stock right now. But the Chill Key Slice 75 is a really good board for 160. This is 135. And so essentially you're going to be comparing these two. Different aesthetics and materials for sure. $71 for the HE75 is really good. Same layout, also tri-mode connectivity. These have the creamy, thocky palm switches, a bunch of sound dampening foam and materials and silicone and films. The thing with this is the keycaps with the shine through, so it looks kind of cheaper, obviously. But it did have the hot swap knob, which was nice. This is going to be more of a premium sort of a build. I dig it. I like the black. I like the black and green more than I like the shine through white. The shine through black. The white looks nice too. This, with them having that accented like a yellowish orange, it reminds me a lot of Glorious. So I like this one. I like that. All right. I assume it's going to be. Let's see. Not going to give us specs on the switches. Yes, obviously rapid trigger. The Gateron double rails. I can't remember what they actuate at. I want to say they were like 33 grams or something like that. I could be wrong. But still, yeah, no, definitely a good price. 135 for that. I'll put it down below. I haven't seen any desk pads or mouse pads. Guys, does nobody really want one of these? I figured since we gave 15 away, essentially. 15 of you guys last stream picked up one of these because they were free on Whatnot. So I figured, I'll do more tonight. Not a single person wants to get a free fidget switcher, a free desktop key switch fidget gadget thing. Yeah, use the code down below or the link. You sign up, you get $15 automatically when you sign up with my link. I made these just $15. Just $15. So you're literally redeeming your free credit and you're getting it for free. Again, each one has a different configuration of linears, tactiles, and clickies. So a nice little fidget gadget. Got the logo on the front, Damascus print underneath. Clear, shine through keycaps. Nice little desk gadget. Again, free for you guys. Thought you guys would be about it, but I guess not. And I closed out of the tab again. Oh, there we go. There it is. Keep it over here. I should just open like 5 of these tabs. Duplicate. No, not the MetaQuest fee for only $50 off. Come on. They gotta do better than that. Although they are hurting as a company, apparently. Open back headsets on sale. I haven't seen a lot of open back stuff on sale. I was hoping the new Sony InZones were going to be on sale, but they were not. The Philips SHP 9500s, obviously the 599 SE, we've talked about those. The Bayer Dynamics, these are all headphones, not really headsets. I've never tried the Fifine open backs. The Linsol, I forgot they have over ear headphones there. Yeah, really not seeing a lot. The Peltos are on sale. What's the new name of the InZone? Was it the H9s? Yeah, the H6, the H6 Air. Yeah, I was hoping these were going to be on sale. Heard really great things about these. Surprisingly, the Sony InZone headsets of the past weren't great, but I heard a bunch of good stuff about these, and I actually have them in. I just haven't opened it or tested it yet. But not on sale. Obviously, the 599 SEs, incredibly popular. Highly recommend them. Only $100 right now. I'm pretty sure these are linked down below, or we featured them in Tuesday's video. If not, if you don't know, I'll put it down below for you guys. Ooh, I like the black and wood aesthetic here. And again, Linsol is very popular. They are one of the most popular IEM companies. I did not know they made headphones. And I do really like that wooden sort of veneer finish on these. Good reviews. Shockingly good for the price. A gem, impressive sound and comfort, great for the price. This person doesn't like their durability. A 4.75 out of 5, excellent value, best headphones he's ever gotten. I mean, damn, do I pick these up also? What's the usual sale price on these? They've dropped to 55. So this is the usual sale price. Yeah, Kiwi ears. The Linsol Kiwi ears, right? I'll put them down below. These are tempting. Does anybody have these by any chance? Again, I've used a bunch of their IEMs, but those 100,000 milliamp hour battery banks, I know. I forgot what that one company was, right? But yeah, they had a bunch. So I guess no one's tried these. We can check out battery banks though. I kind of want to try them. They remind me of what was that one company that had like mods, all these different mods of their headphones. Oh man, they had like a blue pair, they had a wooden pair. Was it Fostex? I want to say it was Fostex. Yeah. Oh man, bringing back memories here. The Dakoni and Fostex collab. Oh man, these were so big back in like, I mean, these are new. This is a newer model. I'm talking about like these Dakonis, probably what, 2017? This is saying 2018, 3,000 days on Amazon. But these were definitely out before 2018. I remember when we were still living in the apartment. So that had to have been 2017. Or maybe I'm misremembering, but I do like those. Why are these $500? There's no way. What was the model of these that were not 500? They were like 199. Oh man, the Mark II? Is that why they're so expensive? Give me back the Mark I's. I should have bought them back in the day. How do I bookmark the stream? Kush Patel, are you talking about the Whatnot stream? Oh, so you go to my Whatnot stream, you go to my Whatnot page, you go to shows, and you just hit that little button. That will bookmark it, so that will let you know when we are live. And during my next Whatnot stream, we will be giving away one of the free Switch 2s. Which is why I'm buying 2 tonight. But hey, if you signed up with my $15 referral credit, Kush, and you didn't use it yet, you can get one of the free key switch testers. Oh, there we go. We sold. Oh. 1, 2. We sold 4 so far. Okay. So we have 11 left. We have 11 left. Everything is on your Amazon list. Yes, everything we're showing off, that's a good deal. I am adding to the link down below, so it has it all here auto-populated for you. So all the good deals that we cover will just automatically pop up on one page instead of having 50 links in the description. It's much easier to do it this way. Yeah. What was I going to say before? The battery banks. We showed off this already, the Zolo power bank. Anker's always got some crazy stuff. We showed off a lot of theirs. Look at this little guy. That's only 10,000 milliamp hours, though. The Anker one was 20,000, so that's going to be a better deal. The Ridge ones, they always look really nice, but I mean, that's just like that. That's because that they get that influencer bump, right? MKBHD saying buy it. So they charge $80 for a 10,000 milliamp hour battery bank. Should be like $39.99, but they literally charge double. It's a bummer. Because I'm sure it looks nice. I'm sure it performs well, but it shouldn't be twice the price. Come on, give me some fun battery banks. A lot of people were saying before that the Anker Nano thing we were showing off is no longer on sale. That is a bummer. Look how slim that battery bank is. Oh, maybe not. It looks a little bit fatter there versus there. That's a bit edited. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Look at that. That's definitely not as thin. 10,000. No, come on, guys. Let's go to Anker. They've always got some good stuff. I wish they had that one thing, that little station. Let's go to that. I wish this had the wireless charger on top. Now, I think they made an updated version that did have that, but it was like super expensive. They have so many different models now. But man, I know, Steve-O, you bought one though, right? You bought one though. I just, we showed this off. $25 for this isn't too bad. This was in an episode of Cool Tech Under 50. Has the little screen on it. It'll show you the percentage and stuff that you're at, the current wattage it's charging at. It'll show you the phone you're charging on, which is pretty cool. This is another one for Cool Tech Under 50. What's cool about this is it actually folds up 180 degrees. So you can have it either flat against the wall or like pop it up if it's down. So you have that rotation, and it works out pretty well. I like it. 4 different colors to match the new iPhones. The white, the orange, a light blue, and the black color, $25. It's a good price for this. Again, we showed it off in Cool Tech Under 50 a few months ago. That had to have been March? April? I don't know. But we showed it off already. Good price on that. I want to know what that is that's sitting on. The little... is that just like an AI thing? Is it this... but with like a dock for that? Because it's not anywhere else. Huh, I wonder what that is. So that's $100. Yeah, again, I thought they made one of these, an updated one, because 95 is not too bad for it. I thought they made one with a wireless charger on top. Because I like the screens. I like all the customizable screens you can add to it. Steve-O, would you recommend it for $100, or are you... what do you think? I've been eyeing it up for a while. It's been on my mind, you know? What do you think? Yeah? What's the usual? It does drop to $100. You figure every... for once a month, it'll drop for a week to $100. Yeah, you paid $170. Let's see. I know they probably have different models. Oh, and it's the power bank with their wireless charging dock. That's pretty wild. $240 for that. I have it. I buy it again. There you go. That's pretty good feedback on that. This says not for travel. Maybe they want to use it for travel. Why can't they use it for travel? 240 watts. I don't know why they're saying not for travel. Do they not want people to confuse it with a battery bank, maybe? This one, again, also has a screen, shows you your wattage, what you're charging, seemingly the voltage as well on there. You can keep track of it on the app. They got some cool stuff, man. They got some cool stuff. It's an 8-in-1. 8 ports, pretty slim. USB-C, USB-C. There's 4 USB-Cs, 2 USB-As. And then up top, you have... what, the two ACs or DCs? I don't ever remember. I like it. I don't have use for it, but I like it. No one probably would buy it though. And then there's the smaller nano version. Does this also have the customizable screens? Damn. See, if this had the custom, I mean, it has the real-time displays, but it doesn't have the customizable screens. Because this, for the price, is a bit more palatable than that. But this just has more cool shit going on versus this. This is a 7-in-1. This is a 6-in-1. So technically this can do more, but it's not as cool looking because this has the power ports on the back. What do you guys think? Do you like the big boy or the little boy? Which one? Give me some feedback in chat. Do you like the big one or the little one? This one's almost fully claimed already. 80%. This one for 99. The little guy. Yeah, no, I wish it had the wireless charger. Again, I could have sworn they made this with the wireless charger, but I guess they didn't yet. People are all saying smaller one. So yeah, not bad, 56 bucks. I will put it down below. And then again, boom, you go back to the page, the things we've recently bookmarked and show it off all automatically right there for you. The reason why I'm hung up on this and why I like it is because of the screens. You can upload stuff and have it on there. I guess it's only that small portion though, which kind of is a bummer. But I just like all the control and info it gives you. As a gadget guy, you know, I'm a sucker for info, right? So the fact it gives you that all right there with some animations, it seems, I think is pretty cool. I don't know. The Divoom clock. Oh, wait, Divoom, good call out, Steve. Divoom always got some stuff on sale. Divoom's always rocking with the sales. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. 6 fidget testers, only 9 left. Only 9 left, guys. Get them for free. Only 9 left. You know what? Let me turn that. That thing's pretty nuts. Kind of the same stuff, though. Nothing new. Any non-gadget IEMs you find extremely useful? Non-gadget. I mean, I do have stuff that I use in my everyday routine, but put me on the spot trying to think. I don't know. Some non-gadgets. Like, give me some examples. It's a good question. And yeah, Divoom not really having anything new or noteworthy. How much? 220. If this ever goes under 190, I'm getting the full thermal carafe model. Coffee maker, modern, minimal. Why does it have 2 different? What's the difference? Just the colorway? The midnight colorway for the black carafe. That is nice. That is pretty nice. Any projectors on sale? I did see a few. I don't know enough about projectors. We have the, what was it, the Vamvo model? The Nebula, that's always the big ones. I'm looking for the ones that are under $100, right? So the Mag Cubic one, we've showed those off. I think it's Vamvo, the one that I have. Is that the name of it? Vamvo? This. Yeah, Vamvo. This one's really good. Looks great. $62 versus 90. Usual price is around 70. I guess it just depends on the kind of specs you're looking for. You know, they're all going to be on sale because projectors is just one of those things that I feel like everybody is going for. Is the Ninja Coffee Maker Barista thing any good? I mean, we used to have a Ninja before we upgraded. If you're talking like one of these things, what's the barista thing? Because this is overkill. We won't be making cappuccinos. That's a whole process. The whole Starbucks. You're probably talking about this then, the Cafe Lux. Depending on the delay that we're in, I don't know. Oh, if money doesn't matter, go A50. Go A50 if money doesn't matter, for sure. The Cloud 3Ss are great considering the fact that they're just, you know, around 110, 120 bucks on sale. But overall quality of the Astros with like that the hub for everything, definitely. What about a camera for recording? Like a video camera? Like a DSLR? Yeah, no, I wouldn't go with this. I mean, we had that one, that Philips coffee station, and even that was kind of too much. So our Mocha Master is the way to go, for sure. It's literally the best coffee maker in the world. I just, you know, I get to itch the upgrade stuff, even though we don't need to. I hear it's the best. The Ninja coffee maker's not. I mean, maybe it's the best if you need the cappuccinos and stuff. But who's got time to do that in the morning with 3 kids? Would it be better to consolidate that instead of having a Ninja espresso? No, because I don't think that. No, different. It doesn't take the pods, I don't believe, for Nespressos, unless it does. You're throwing me off. Does it collab with Nespresso? I don't think so. Yeah, no, and this is only, look at that. This is only, it doesn't even make a pot of coffee. It doesn't make it. It only does espresso, drip, or cold brew. And the drip is probably, what, how many cups? Only 18 ounces. Ain't got time for that. Yeah, what's Kevin Hart doing? Machine's bigger than him. That's probably the joke that they're trying to make. All right, how many fidget testers are left? 8. Man, I don't know. I do really feel like we've covered a bunch in terms of the projectors. There's a lot of stuff you have to factor in, where you want it mounted, the specs you're looking for, what you're hooking it up to, what you're projecting from. I still want to get one of these for Cooltech under 50, but I don't know. One of the reviews said that it's a lightweight plastic build despite it looking, you know, aluminum from the pictures. And this definitely looks aluminum. It definitely looks aluminum. I like how clean it is. I like how you have the pass-through and all the ports and stuff. But I also, you know, we show off macro pads and stuff all the time. I don't know who would necessarily be trying to buy another one. What do you guys think? Is this cool? The pass-through hub. Steve-O, I have not tried that yet. I've seen a lot of stuff about it. I've heard a lot about it with people like posting about it, but I have not tried it yet. I haven't got Dunkin' in a minute. I haven't gotten Starbucks in a minute. Again, our baby girl is only 4 months old, so we're still in that early phase of just the hectic baby time of an infant. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, we're not out and about where we're stopping and getting Starbucks or Dunkin' as much these first few months. 4K 60, 100 watt charging. I feel like I should buy it. Hi-fi headphone amps better out there. Yeah, but this isn't really a. I mean, I'm having coffee every day. We're making a pot of coffee every day, just not out and about getting it. Is what I mean. Rude Rabbit. What do you mean? Hi-fi amp DAC's better out there. We didn't show off an amp DAC though, unless you have a recommendation. This isn't an amp DAC. If that's what you thought. It does have an SD card reader right there. SD and micro SD. The nah is i.e. no thanks. No, I know that. I know you meant nah. But I'm just saying, like, you're equating it, saying there are hi-fi headphone amps better out there. Like, I know that, but this isn't an amp DAC. Hell yeah. Flamoon burn. Gotcha, man. Again, only about 7 or 8 left. Get it for free on Whatnot. All configured differently with a mix of clicky, linear, and tactile switches. This one's got tactile, silent tactile, nice linear, and a deep clicky. We've got the logo printed, the Damascus underside here, the custom key switch tester for the desktop. Fidget around and get it for free. Yeah, that's what the person said, at least. It does look like it's made out of aluminum, but that guy in the description or in the review for it said it's made of plastic. I like the quick and easy shortcuts, the RGB ambient lighting right there, all the pass-throughs, even an Ethernet port, 4K 60. Yeah, and then one of the reviews says it's that. Ah, Long Island. Well, thank you. Nah, it's okay. Black teeth when I'm filming, or on camera. Dark brown teeth. There goes the lemon. Please add it to the deals. Yeah, for sure. I'll put it down below. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, a bunch of macro pads are plastic. It's not a deal breaker. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of a bummer because it looks aluminum. So if you were anticipating, like, a hefty aluminum macro pad, just to see that it's then plastic, I'm probably going to buy it, you know. Yeah, for sure. I'm probably gonna buy it. I'm gonna add it to the cart. I'm added to the cart. We are at $1,100 in the cart. Oh man. So we're getting one of these. We're getting 2 Switch 2s to give away to you guys on Whatnot. That's where the bulk of this is coming from. 2 free Switch 2s going to you guys on Whatnot. Under desk office mat, the LED lights, the receiver, and the 3D printing stuff for our key switch testers. We can look for more desktop amps. That's always my go-to, but there just weren't a lot. There were like none on sale that were crazy. I know the K7, I know the ZH3, but like 30, 40 bucks isn't too big of a savings. Any flashlight deals, silicone? I know what you're saying. Probably not on Amazon. The K11, the Q6 Mini for 50. I know the K7 is good. So they have the white model and the black model. Out of all of the amp DAC deals right now, this is probably the best, the gaming amp DAC. Yeah, use it with your PC, PS5, your Switch, plug in your headset, whatever you really want to do here. It's got Bluetooth as well. You got the knob, you got the dials, you got the buttons for switching inputs. I just don't know if this has like the built-in EQ mode, which you can set. I forget whether you can do that in their software or not. I assume perhaps. Let's see. Does it say anything about it? Is very teenage engineering looking. Lossless Bluetooth, that's actually pretty cool. And it's got balance, which is pretty impressive. I didn't know it had balanced. Controls, let's see, what is this? Oh yeah, okay, so it does have the EQs right there. You know what? Not bad. Either black or the silver. Not bad for 160. I got 170, only about $30 off. I wish it was closer to 150, the lower end of that. But I mean, this did just come out back in end of December, and it's already on sale. So it is the lowest it's ever been, just not a crazy deal. You know. Let's find some other goods. The Fosi C3 is on sale now. We showed this off in our video on Monday when it was going to be on sale, but it wasn't. So now I will add it because it's back on sale. This is another good gaming amp DAC for 116, even though it's only 10% off. It's, again, like I'm saying, this just came out 2 months ago. So you can get it for barely $10+ off. Balanced on the front. Volume, you plug in your mic, it's got the EQs. It has a dedicated footstep mode, which doesn't enhance anything else but footsteps. So gunshots are going to sound the same, which a lot of times these companies have that footstep mode. It also elevates and changes the sound of like gunshots and explosions because it's that similar frequency. But this, using whatever AI stuff they use, just works with footsteps. Also has a pretty decent 7.1 surround sound mode. Yeah. Gonna be good for FPS games. $116 instead of $130. What's what? $14 off. Yeah. I wish it was on sale when we were showing it off formerly, but twas not. Man, we sold out of the SMSLR1 apparently. Oh wait, no, it's still in stock. Oh, that's used. That's used. So just the used versions of these. These were cool because it has the EQ sliders on the fly. This also very teenage engineering looking. Dieter Rams would be proud. The Fosi DS3. The Duke? No. Hey, there we go. Bobby04 hopping in with a free fidget tester he is redeeming on Whatnot. Gotcha. There you go, Bob's. Bob's number 4, Bobby04. I gotcha. I just saw it pop up. Yeah, man. I love me some amp DACs. I do. If it's got a knob, if it goes on the desktop, I love it. Wish there were more sales right now. The Topping DX11 1 Mark II. Get it for $113 instead of $120. Not a good deal. What is this guy? Is this the Fifine thing or is this something else? This looks like Fifine. It is Fifine, yeah. $54 for this. Not too bad. It's usually $70. What's the sale price? $54. Yeah, never mind. They don't need to be optical for the PS5. Obviously, if it does have an optical port, it'll work seamlessly. Some will just be plug and play over USB-C. So it all depends. All depends. Again, if you guys want to get an early stocking stuffer, one of my favorite gadgets of the year that I'm using 24/7 is the A10 Pro, the digital electric tape measuring tool that has the laser so you can measure things across the room, across the house, calculate square footage, bubble digital leveler. This thing is crazy. And if you use code FrankPA10, you can get it down to $49. And it is a crazy good deal for this. This is going to be one of the top sellers of the year. I don't even have to check my Amazon Analytics tab to know it's going to be one of the best selling of the year. Really cool. Really good price on this. And it also like saves all your calculations. You can go back and measure it. USB-C, a little mounting thread there. All good stuff. Absolutely love it. What else is Fantic rocking with? Let's check some of their desktop stuff. The F2 Master is only $40. So we have the what do we have? The F. What's the bigger version of this? With more stuff. The F2 wait, this is the F. Oh, we have the F2 Master. This is the F2 Master Mini. Huh. So this might actually be more convenient for the people who have like the DIY 3D printers and stuff out there for sanding, polishing, cutting, drilling, Dremels, all that good stuff. Pretty convenient little kit here too, which holds it in. What I like is you can charge the kit, or you can charge it in the kit like that. That's pretty cool. Wow, only $39. That's pretty cool. I'll put it down below because I dig that. And they have an all white model and a blue model. The white's looking pretty clean. But that was for, also had an adapter for pets. Oh, this is just for pets. That's just for pets. So you can trim their nails. This is for the DIY stuff. Wish I would have known. I would have showed this off instead because it's a better deal than the bigger F2 Master. The F2 Master Mini. Prime deals on electronics. Sure. Give me those deals, Amazon. $199 for the Apple Watch SE. The Garmin Vivo Trend. Here we go. That's renewed, $139. A different version of a smartwatch. Hey, maybe, I don't know if my wife is still watching, but maybe she might like this. Maybe not. It's a smartwatch, but it looks like a regular watch. You know, it just has it through the actual face here. So it still has your steps. Still has text pop up. Maybe, maybe not. Music deals are huge. What does that mean? What does that mean? Can I buy some royalty-free tracks right now? I'm watching. All right, there she is. Maybe that's more your style. Maybe not. If you still like the Apple Watch, yeah, I don't know. You have a few hours to decide whether you're keeping your Garmin or switching back to Apple. The Pocket 3 right now is $378. Send it to me. That's already gone. I moved past it. It's right here. I can't send it to you. But it's the Garmin Vivo Move Trend. $138. What's it usually on sale for? $419, $419, $419. Not too bad, but they just have the new version, right? That's why this is on sale. No one's gonna find it. The F1 Nex. Yes, that is pretty cool. We've I don't think we've showed this off formally. We have the E1 tool. This is a full workstation. It's got the magnetic little plate, like pad there for everything to keep all your screws and stuff, all the holders for the bits, the pliers, the tweezers, the separators, the little scrapers, you name it, it's got it. Only $59, and again, 10% off as well. So you're getting this for just $55. Dude, Fantic always has good shit, and it's always on a good sale. Usual sale price, $65. It's $55, essentially. $6.54 pretty much with the $10 off. $53, $54. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Fantic's got good stuff. I love Fantic. I'll say it. I don't care. Oh, you're a YouTuber. You can't have brand loyalty. You can't be biased. Fantic makes really cool shit, and I can admit that, and I will admit that, and I will continue to buy their stuff and show it off because they make cool shit. They're one of the few companies who are constantly putting out, like, look, yeah, they've got a mini chainsaw because why not? They can. And you know what? It's probably the coolest little mini chainsaw you've used, and it's probably like under $200. It's out of stock right now. Let's see, how much is it usually? $140, $99. At one point, this was $100. Come on. You can't beat that. That's dope. Look, a portable cordless water pressure sprayer. Clean the car, clean the deck, clean the siding, clean the dog. $80. $80. A portable pressure washer. What don't they have? All added down below. That's pretty cool. We like literally just had our deck pressure washed today. Could have saved $200 and used this. Probably obviously not as strong as like an industrial grade one. 45 an hour. Right. The Superlight, let's see, is the compact still kicking? Yep. Superlight 2C, still only $106. Not bad, guys. People, I think, are going to be switching back to the Superlight. You'll see what I'm talking about when I do my video on Monday or Tuesday. The 2C for $106. Not bad. Black, pink, or white. Superlight 2C. Not too bad. You know what, guys? I'm going to put out, I know the chances are 0.1%. If anybody has the Encase top loader card binder with the slipcase cover, I have been wanting one of these since they were last available in October of 2024. And I check back almost every day to see if by chance they are back in stock. It's seemingly never, ever coming back in stock because I've checked it almost every single day for 2 years. If anybody, by a slim chance, has one of these you are not using, I will buy it. Name your price. I will buy it off you. That's all I think about. I just want it. It's literally... I remember, too, like, it was... I'm not even going to get into it. I want it. That's it. Leave it at that. Deals related to your views. See, that's what we need more of, Amazon. Use all your money and give us deals related to things that we have bought in the past. Because that's the thing, man. If it were that easy, I would. Believe me. There is nothing else like it that exists on the market. There is no other magnetic folding top loader binder with a slipcase on the market. I've been looking since October of 2024. Trust me. Trust me. I've emailed them. I've messaged them on Instagram. I'm like, tell me what you... Like, I will fund you to bring your company back. What do you need? How much do you need to make this happen? They're like, oh, we do have some B stock that we haven't sold, but they were defects. It's not up to our standards. We don't know when or if we'll ever be back. You know, and the materials probably to make that are getting more and more expensive, obviously with the tariffs and stuff as well over the last few years. So they probably went under officially. But I'm always hitting them up on Instagram, being like, I'll give you money. Let me fund your company. Let me be your CEO. Let's bring it back. Just because I want one. But I mean, legit, there is nothing else like it that exists. Man, this Long Island is strong. I'm feeling it. The Blink 2 minis for now. No, that's the usual price on that. A smart printer. Ho ho. Use a subscription to get your ink. Insane. Man, I really feel like we've tapped Amazon to its full potential, man. The smart plugs are a good deal. I recommend those. I think that's down below already, right? Did we already add those smart plugs? Yeah, down here. Good price on those. I do like the Pixel watches. I won't lie. I do like the Pixel watches. Heart rate, sleep tracking, 30-hour battery. They look nice, and I like their aesthetic with that like runoff, seamless sort of yeah, the domed glass. Very nice. What is the best deal? Oh, that's easy. That's easy. My microphone. The microphone I'm using right now is the best deal. 2 microphones and the receiver for $44 is absolutely insane. This is the best deal in the world. Even though it's only a 30% savings, the fact you can get 2 of these microphones right now. Obviously, they're made to clip onto your shirt. I have it clipped onto my monitor, so I can just talk right into it. The fact you can get this for just $42, if you do podcasts, if you stream, if you do video interviews, anything like that, if you do anything, $42? It's insane. That's easily the best deal. Besides that, the Pulsar mice, when they were $65, that was a really good deal, but they're no longer $65. They've gone up since. I mean, I think the little mini hub we showed off for $80 is really cool. You have a 5-inch monitor that you can use whatever, Discord, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. Put whatever you want on the little 5-inch screen. Then you have the USBs in the front. You have your SD card readers. It's all a hub and a pass-through. Put it on your desk. I love having it for like Spotify. A little mini Spotify player, $70, $80. I love this thing. Show that off in Cooltech under $100. The Elgato prompter is a really good price for $209, but still a bit more, probably a bit more than people would want to spend. The Elgato pedal. Again, if you stream for anything, this is so handy. When I am streaming on Whatnot and I'm showing stuff off, I could be like this, click the pedal, and then it will go to my overhead cam. So I could switch scenes, I could switch camera views, I can mute my mic all just with my foot. So for $66, definitely really cool. Also get these for free right now. I don't know how many's left. Seemingly 7 or 8. So yeah, $66 for that's a really good price. The Elgato Wave DX. I mean, if you want a dynamic XLR microphone, $66 is crazy, crazy good for the quality of this. I used it, man. I think I did a review, or it was maybe used it in my best microphones of the year video when this dropped. I was watching somebody the other day, and I was like, dude, like your audio quality sounds like I'm in the room with you. Like it is fantastic. What are you using? He's like, oh, it's the Wave DX. I'm like, this is the Wave DX. Like this sounds like I am literally sitting next to you. It was incredible. Fantastic microphone. $66 is really good. The E1 Max, we showed those off. For prime really good deals, I think those were like creme de la crop, Yeah, you need some sort of audio interface for sure. But the fact that you can get that quality out of a $66 microphone is still insane. Even their Wave interface, like how much is that right now? That's $170. But I mean, you can get more, you can get budget-friendly audio interfaces. The most popular one to ever exist, the bestseller on Amazon with over 30,000 reviews, the Focusrite, Scarlett, $100. Crazy good. The Focusrite, the Vocaster 1, $50. If you just have one mic, again, $50 right now. What's it usually? $150, $40. $150. That's a drastic sale trend. $150, $50. $150, 40, 150, 50. I'll put that down below. If you want a $50 audio interface, there you go. We've showed off the Fi-Fi one, $50. That's not on sale. The PS2 or the PS22, the PS22 from Mauno. Their black and white models are pretty nice. The black one's on sale. I'm giving you guys options for $50 audio interfaces. But yeah, really good stuff there. Go back to this. I haven't seen a lot of good camera deals. I have not. They may exist. I know there's a good streaming lens deal. You guys know Steggy from Elgato? You guys know Steggy? Steggy's was talking about, what was it? The Viltrox. Yes, the Viltrox 17 mil. The Viltrox 17 mil is going to be a great option for streamers out there. It was 191. Yeah. And it's for Sony APS-C, for Fuji, for a Z mount, for an E mount. You can get it in all different mounts. Sony probably the most popular for 190. Not the craziest of deal, only 20% off. But I mean, if you stream and you want a 20 millimeter wide lens like this, or a 15 millimeter wide lens like this, pretty good price on that. Does anybody want me to put this down below? If not, I'll move on. But I figured I would still show it off. If not, we can move right along. If someone wants to pick this up, I will put it in the description. Viltrox makes some good stuff. They got some cool lenses. I have their... no, don't put it. Okay. I have... What do I have from Viltrox? I have... What do I have from Viltrox? I know I have something from them. I think it is a lens. Oh no, I think it's actually the light bars. The Viltrox light bars. That's what it is. I've had a few people ask about wallets tonight. So you know what? Let's take a look at wallets. Let's take a look at wallets. I like, Thread's very popular, but that's as minimalist as you can get. Just the super tiny, super fabric small wallet for $10. All different colors and designs and colorways. I've tested that. Back in 2017, I did a best of wallets video when I was still figuring out the channel. I like those. I'll put that down below. I use the Bellroy. My wife got that for me for my birthday, probably 5-6 years ago at this point. And I really dig it. It is the magnetic one. What is the name of it? They've made a few different versions since. The Bellroy, the Apex. It's one of the... I think it's one of the Apex ones. Let's see. Same thing? Yeah, same thing. So yeah, I have this one, as you can see, December 3rd, 2020. My wife bought this for me for Christmas 6 years ago, and it's still my go-to wallet. I love the magnetic sort of clasp it has to it. But that's a lot of money. People probably aren't trying to spend $130 right now. Bellroy does have some good stuff. I didn't see a lot of good deals all together. I like Ulanzi has a really cool wallet we showed off before. What was that Ulanzi wallet? $12, but what's the $8 one? I thought it was cool because it was MagSafe. It pops up. Had a little clasp. $12. I thought it was cool, but the reviews aren't too glowing for it. We did show off Supcase. The Supcase wallets are pretty cool. Very versatile. Again, also works with your phone with MagSafe and can prop it up as a stand. Different stuff. $35. What's it usually? $39. 31, 33, 33. It's more expensive right now, so forget that. Foxhackle. I just saw them on Instagram, I think. I apparently bought this in some form 3 years ago. What did I buy from Foxhackle? Was this a Cooltech under 50 thing? I may have. Seemingly have. I purchased it had to have been Cooltech under 50. Foxhackle. Oh yeah. Yeah, I bought was the olive brownish? This is bringing back memories. I bought this. Last purchase, February 11th, 2023. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. I do not have any experience with personal or external coolers for cameras. I do not. Unfortunately. We've really covered a lot. I mean, you figure out, we did a video on Prime Day Day 1. We did a stream on Prime Day Day 1. We did a video this morning on the best of deals as we wrap it up, and we are doing a stream tonight. I feel like we've covered a lot. Let me check our whatnot stock. I was trying to sell out all 15 before I wrap up the stream for you guys. We have 7 left. 7 key switch fidget testers for free. Get them for free. Again, they're $15, but when you sign up with my link in the description, you get $15 when you sign up. So you can get one of these custom made for free, each configured with an array of linear, tactiles, and clicky switches, 3D printed by me in-house, black with the silver glitter colorway. Pretty cool. Put them on your desktop, fidget when you're browsing, fidget when you're bored. Get them for free. I customize and make each one myself. When we sell them on Whatnot, we do them up for an auction. They usually go for about $20 to $25. So I'm literally giving you the chance right now to get them for free instead of spending 25 bucks. We've had 8 orders so far tonight, only 7 left at this price until I bump them back up to full price during our stream. And then people are going to be spending, 20, 25. Some of them have gone for 30, which is crazy, but people pay what they want to pay. So I'm giving you the chance to get it for free. Again, shout out to Bad Seed Tech. I feel bad that I missed his launch, and just again, that was I think this launched right as we had our newborn baby, so things were just crazy at that time. But it's on sale down to $111 if anybody wants the Bad Seed edition of the X2H with the high hump. And again, if you guys miss it, I don't mean to keep rubbing it in your face, but the X2, the X2H, and the X2Ns were $65. They were $65 on Tuesday and Wednesday, and now they are back up to $93. So you guys missed out on some deals. However, if you do want to get the Bad Seed edition, it's at least 20, almost 30 bucks off. And yeah, you can get it. X2H, his Bad Seed colorway, the blue to black gradient. Yeah, guys, imagine it was the X2 mini and medium, the X2H mini and medium, the X2N, which is their brand new release, where it is the X2H with the higher hump, but it has the narrow waist. Whoa, what is this? What is this? What is this Viper looking mouse? Did they talk about this? When did this release? I haven't seen the Viper clone. I have not seen the Viper clone. Why is it $60? $60 is what I meant to say. Why is it 60 grams? When did this come? Oh, 6 days ago it came out. That's why. This is brand new. But why is it 60 grams? If this was 30 grams, I would buy it right now. Damn. Interesting. But why is it 60 grams? Why isn't it the same weight as our X2 Crazy Light Mini, which is 35 grams? Damn. Bummer. Man, they look at that. They sold out of their stock of X2 Minis, man. Seemingly what? Just the purple LA editions in stock? That's nuts. That's nuts. We covered a lot, guys. What do you guys think? I think I should wrap it up. We've covered a lot. Let me think back. Favorite deals. Favorite deals. The prompter. I mean, we really covered all bases. Someone was asking before. My bad. 78 millimeter. Yes, Pulsar pads were still on sale. They're Superglide V3. They're Superglide V3 in all 4 colorways. Black. It is black. I know I have it keyed out a little bit, so you see the topo behind it. It's not supposed to. This is black. They have it in green, white, and red. All 4 colorways for their glass V3 pad is on sale for $75. Hey, bought a fidget toy. Thank you. No, thank you, man. Only a few left. You can get them for free, guys. You literally only pay shipping, which is like $4. It's a green screen. Yeah, behind me there's a green screen, obviously. I'm not sitting in front of a topo TV panel. And that's why it's doing that. It's keying that out. Because I have this at like 98%, or I have 96% opacity. So you can kind of still see through it. And the gamma's turned down a little bit so the black goes through. Just a little effect, chroma key. Yeah, no, I know what you meant. But yeah. But yeah, this is not an actual live topo mouse pad. It is black. The green does look midnight green, which is dope. I'm trying to get their PD 170 in the midnight green colorway. Who knows about the Pulsar PD 170? The best mouse pad of all time. I'm trying to get that in a extended midnight green colorway. We'll see if that ever comes to fruition. Ah, man. Oh, I see the key switch fidget testers are flying. Let's see how many are left. Only 4. And while you're there, guys, go bookmark the stream. July 17th at the moment, we're going to be giving away a free Switch 2. I mean, it's literally in my cart to buy to give away to you guys. A free Switch 2 during our next stream. What do we rank this Prime Day? You know, I will say last Prime Day sucked. Last year's was terrible. The year before that was kind of okay. I feel like there's more variety this year. But because of AI and things skyrocketing in price, there's not as much like PC and hardware deals, but there's just more like tech deals in general, which is kind of cool. Unfortunately, it's just the PC stuff that's been more expensive, memories through the roof. This is usually always when I get a bunch of, NVMe drives for builds and stuff, but they're 3 times the price right now, so that's a bummer. Who's going to get the final 4? What did I say? 4 or 3? 4 or 3. Yep, final 4. Final 4 free Fidget Testers, guys. Custom made, all different iterations. Linears, different tactiles, clickies. Each one a bit different. A fun little desktop fidget gadget that I print for you guys. I forget who it was. Someone recommended a few months ago that I put my logo on it. So all of the recent prints, we've added the logo on the front, and I got a Damascus print bed. So now whenever I print stuff, the bottom has that Damascus. You can kind of see it in the lighting. Kind of looks, you know, like topographic in a way. But yeah. Only a few left at that price for free before they start going 20 to 25. Midnight Green version. I can print them. I just have all printed black. I do have one Midnight Green model that is just like plain. That doesn't have my logo on it. But again, we sold a bunch of Midnight Green ones. Steve, if you want to buy one during our next stream, feel free. If you want to buy one right now, if you make an order tonight, I will print to you specifically a Midnight Green one for you. Just for Steve. Just for Steve. Everyone else will get the black with the sparkle. But if Steve wants one, I'll hook him up with a Midnight Green one. Yeah, we covered a lot of stuff. We're still rocking with over 200 of you. So, again, while you're here, if you want a free Switch 2, go to my Whatnot, bookmark our show for next month. A little over 2-3 weeks from now, we're going to have... they have a link. You know, I tried finding it on Amazon. I believe I actually got it from AliExpress because it was one of these. Because you know they're all double-sided. It was one of these. A1 Mini. That camo's kind of close to it. Yeah, I believe I got it from AliExpress. Was it like that? No. I know for the A1 they make it on Amazon. Or they sell it on Amazon. Yeah, just do some digging out on AliExpress. I don't have a link right now. 1027. What, for that one plate? Wait, what was 1027? These plates? Oh, this one? Yeah, I mean that does, you know, it does slightly look Damascus topographic with it being the camo like that. This actually wasn't available, I don't think, when I was looking to buy one. But yeah, they're cool. So somehow it takes on the texture and the color of when you print stuff on it like this. So if you get one that has sparkles, it will also have that in your print. It's kind of crazy. I don't understand the magic behind that. I'm trying to find good examples so I can show you guys what I mean. Here, this has got to have some reviews with examples. Yeah, okay, these are the plates. Show us some prints. See how the print has that same holographic. Look at this. And that's just because they printed on the plate with that. How does that work? You could use one color and it's still gonna do the color of that pattern. I don't understand how it works, but it works. Look at this. This is just because of the plate they printed on. Has nothing to do with any material they used. Just the plate they printed on. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, dude, 3D printing is dope. That's why, again, I know Bamboo's in hot water right now, but the A1 Mini right now for $220 with the LED light kit is a really good price. I bought one a few months ago with pretty much zero prior knowledge on 3D printing. The setup, the calibration, it's done within 20 minutes and you're on your way. You go to Maker World, which is their Bamboo website or their app. There are millions of things they have for free that you can print. And if you don't find something exactly you like, you could download it and then, customize it in their software and print it. That's how I did. That's how I make these. I customize a bunch. It's awesome. But yeah, I mean, $220 is a really good price for that. And then again, the filament you can get between, $15 to $30 depending on the brand and materials. I mainly print PLA. I have a few PETGs. I have a few PLA carbon fibers for some more heavier stuff, but it pays for itself. It really does. I printed Beyblade parts for my little guy's Beyblades. You can print different the bits to make it like spin faster or do different like crazy, attacks because of the way the print or the bits are now for the Beyblades. It's dope. He loves it. He loves it. What switches do you put in yours? I printed some and used cream switches. So I literally have thousands of loose switches. So they are all gonna be a bit different. I mean, Novel Keys creams we've used in a bunch. There's no specific switch that I use for a certain key. I have a tub of linears, a tub of tactiles, a tub of clickies, and then I make a configuration of, it's always linear, tactile, and clicky. And this one, just due to my inventory, is always either going to be linear or tactile. This one in particular is tactile, and this is like a silent tactile. But yeah. Good stuff. Ooh. What is this track? It's to the Glitzy District. That sounds accurate. Let's get more chill. Would you make your own Switch? So, funny story. I think I talked about this before. But I was making a custom tactile Switch with Pulsar. Their Pulsar black hole switches were going to be made into like random Frank P switches. They were going to be midnight green. They were going to have a topo print on them. I have the mock-ups somewhere. I have, was that maybe on Discord? I have all the info about it. And then they kind of just went silent a few years ago about it. But that's also when Pulsar was really taken off, so their priorities shifted a lot. So never came to fruition after that. But it's a bummer because their Pulsar black hole switches are some of my favorite tactiles. That's also when mechanical switches were still very popular. And then also, understandably, Hall Effect and, those switches exploded onto the scene. Where is that chat? I wonder if I can pull it up real quick. I'm trying to find... Is it this? Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I think it's this chat. I'll show you guys if this is actually the whole thing. Maybe not. Oh well. A macro pad. That'd be cool. Alright, so it's not that. Where the hell? Maybe he deleted his Discord. Oh, no. This is it? No, not that one. Damn. What the fuck? Oh well. It's gone. I do like the tactiles. Wait, how do we get a free fidget toy? All right. So in the description of this video, you'll see the link that brings you to my Whatnot streams. When you sign up with my link to get and download Whatnot, it gives you $15 for free when you sign up. So when you get your $15 after you sign up with my link, if you go to my page and you go to my shop, I conveniently made these $15. So you can redeem your free $15 credit and get one of these for free. All you pay is shipping. Shipping is like $3 or $4. So when we usually sell them on Whatnot, they go, when we do bidding, anywhere from $20 to $25. Tonight, hooking you guys up with the free. Only 4 left at this price. So once those 4 sell out, we are gonna be rocking back to the OG price. I have not done a video on, like a dedicated video on 3D prints. I have not. I did a video for our Cool Tech Under 100 episode. I did a video showcasing one of those Creality filament dryers, which is really useful for like 50 bucks. Might have been like 55 or 60 because it was under $100 episodes. But that's the extent of me showing off any 3D printing stuff. I'm still pretty new to it, all things considered. I've only had it for about 3 months now. But yeah. I am buying some filament tonight though. Like I said, I want to get more of this colorway, the black with the glitter. The glitter in it. It's on sale right now. And I want to get the like the chameleon color changing starry galaxy stardust green filament here in the green, which color shifts, look at that, from like green to blue to purple depending on the way the light hits it. So that'll be cool. Yeah, cool stuff. I use the Bambu A1 Mini. Bambu A1 Mini. One thing I did print, I think is pretty cool, is this geometric sort of little catch-all tray. So you can completely like see through it. It's just a little catch-all tray, and no matter whatever you put in it, because it's like curved in the middle, it all just slides in. Throw your keys in, your AirPods, your earphones, whatever you want. Nice little cool tray like this. Minimalist. Cleaning that must be a nightmare? Nah, because look, it's completely... That's it. Boom. Dust. Gone. It's all... You probably can't see through it too well. There you go. There, you can still see me through it. It's all fanned like that. What about coins? What about coins? No, this one did not. This one did not need support because you can print it. We printed it vertically. So no supports were needed. It did take a bit longer. This was like, I want to say closer to a 4-hour print, but no support was needed. Brandon, I do not have a go-to coil or cable. My go-to cables that I really like are the chubby cables. 'Cause I like that thicker aesthetic now, especially with like my keyboard here, the Lo-Free-Hyzen. So you can get like one of the chubby cables right now, 18 bucks, all different colors, all different sizes. I have them in black, the black on black. You can get them in a super small all the way up to 20 feet, all different sizes, all different prices, type A to type C, orange, black, blue, brown, dark blue, light blue, red, purple, pink, green, gray, tan, dark green, yellow, pink, light purple, lilac, mint green, coral, orange and orange, every colorway you can think of. So I'll put the black on black down for you in the description. These are my go-to cables. I haven't used a coil cable in a while. I feel like that aesthetic also kind of died out with the custom keyboards a bit. And I just like the way this visually looks with my Lo-Free-Hyzen. Even though the gray probably might match it a little bit better, just to show you guys. So, oh, it's auto correcting. There we go. And also, just to show you guys, look. Told you, I have the mic right here, magnetically, on the side of my monitor. Now I have to put this back the right way. Oh, where was it? Was it right there? Right there? That'll work. Yeah. Yeah, good cables though. You can get the really small ones. I think they actually, that's a 3 foot. They make smaller ones even. I may have even had them over here at one point. Did I delete them? No, they're right here. So these are going to be really good. The 240-watt super short ones, the 0.82 feet models. These are going to be really good if you have one of those, the Z Neo hubs. This is going to be great for that, so you can control everything through there. HM Lab Z. I think we sold them out the other day when we did our Cool Take Under 50 episode. Yeah, they are completely sold out, which is a bummer. Those hubs were cool. Let me just do a real quick AK USB hub. Hey, Josh Keaton's back. I like keyboards where you can unplug it not only from the PC but also from the keyboard itself. So useful. Yeah, definitely. What's that word? Detachable. I'm at that point in the day where detachable has been escaping me. Most keyboards now have detachable cables. That is one good thing that the custom scene sort of brought over to the mainstream mass-produced gaming keyboard scene. You know, all cables back in the day used to be fixed, just automatically embedded, but now they are thankfully removable. So yeah, you can use different cables, all that good stuff, hook them up to hubs. And, man, the HM Lab Z Neo Hub is gone. Reign Supreme, I couldn't tell you. I feel like Fire Sticks are still the most popular, but I don't know. I don't know. You want earbuds? iGabs? iGabs? I'll call you iGabs. You looking for like wireless earbuds? If so, I've got the recommendation for you. If so, oh, cabled in here. Oh, okay. Well, wireless for 53 bucks. Look no further than the Ear A. However, if you're looking for, let's do it again. Random Frank P. Amazon. Go to this. Yeah, you want IEMs. Type C IEMs, that's a bit of a different story. You could probably get an adapter, which would probably be better. But the Kiwi Ears, Cadenza, the Truth Ear. I think there was another one. Yeah, these are like my go-to recommendation for budget earbuds. IEMs. These are 3.5 millimeter, but you can always get one of those little adapters. Even Apple makes the 3.5 to Type-C adapters for like 10 bucks. But yeah, they come in purple, green, blue, and red. I got them in the green, of course. Not bad at all for $28. So that's going to be a pretty good price on that. And again, if anybody wants to go wireless, literally right here, because they're my go-to, the Nothing Ear A, still my go-tos. I use these over AirPods. They have them in the clear black, the yellow, and the white. Purchased them over 2 years ago, and I absolutely love them. $53 is an absolute steal for these. They punch way above their price tag. Literally always on my desk or in my pocket. Go to my Nothing Ear A. Let's also check their store while we're at it. Did they make the Ear A2? I think they did, but didn't it have that gimmick? Wasn't it this? The Ear 3. Yes, I was so looking forward to these, but it has that gimmick on the side where you can like talk to it and do like voice recordings or something like that, right? Or was it supposed to be? Oh no, you can use this. The case was what you talked into for taking calls, because they're like edgy and they want to be cool, but it just wasn't. It didn't sound good at all. So I would have rather that just been different. I think that's why they're not selling as good as they hoped. But like, I love their aesthetic. I was so looking forward to these, but then they had that little thing. Like, why not make it like the other, their CMF buds with the dial, where you can have that be customizable and like a little dial to adjust your volume, adjust tracks. Why does it have to be like a thing to talking to as a built-in microphone, you know? Their phones are really dope, though. Their phones are pretty cool. Their phones are cool. Well, yeah, not only the Bluetooth phone calls don't sound good, but even if it wasn't a phone call, if you just hooked it up to like your laptop and you wanted to use this as like a microphone for like voiceovers for whatever reason, like MKBHD did a full video and he's a big fan of Nothing, and he was like, yeah, this does not sound good. So that's why I haven't bought it. And as you can see, it has the frequently returned tab, which is kind of a bummer. Because it all looks so nice. Like it's a nice looking case, a great design, a great aesthetic. It's just kind of stupid. Kind of stupid. Oh, I'm wiped out. I am wiped out, guys. It was another early day. Our baby girl was up a lot throughout the night. Didn't want to settle, didn't want to sleep. She was up at 6, ready to start the day. My 4-year-old loves taking dumps at 6 a.m. So he'll go to the bathroom, take a dump, and then yell for me to come wipe. And then at that point, it's hard to fall asleep. Once you experience that at 6 a.m.
We done?
What's up? Huh?
We done?
We're done with what?
This.
Soon. Thanks. Clutch. Another Long Island. Get a bidet? Oh, we have a bidet. That would blow him across the bathroom. Those things can be strong. He's only 4, so he doesn't know how to properly work that. And those things can be strong. If you turn that thing on, it will shoot across the room, and that would send him straight off. That would that would hurt. Yeah, that's how I wake up at 6 a.m. I hear, I'm done. I'm done. That means he's done pooping. Gotta go wipe the butt. A look behind the scenes. And then we're usually up at 7:30, 8 as it is, because he goes to school around then. So, but once you're up at 6, it's kind of hard to fall back asleep for another hour, I like the look of these, the 490 Pros. That's a pretty wild sale history. I've never seen. Look at this. Look at this. Throughout the day, it'll start off super low, it'll go high, and then gradually each hour get cheaper in price until the next morning when it shoots back up, and then throughout the day, hour by hour, it gets $5 cheaper. And it's been doing that consistently for over a month now. That is bizarre. That is very weird. I have not seen that before. So these are my go-to cans, the HD6, the 660 S2s. I love these. On sale for $350, which is still kind of crazy. I don't think it's inaccurate. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure they like it's sourced directly from Amazon's code. So unless Amazon has an error in their listing, then it would have no reason to be, inaccurate. Y12. 12 what? Y12. 12 what? I don't have a starter bundle link. Creality's got some pretty good stuff for under $20. I mean, you can probably find a bunch of bundles right now, but again, only a little bit until it's over. Creality's got some good filament. I don't have a link specifically. PLA. I know there's usually like a black, white, gray, like red, blue combo you can find. That's all the same color. Sunlu has 16 for $50. That's literally what I was just talking about right now, right underneath that. So this is for $50. Is going to have a bunch, which is definitely not bad at all if you're like trying to either do smaller prints or testing out different colors, and you can see what you like and what you don't like. This is a 4-pack of what 4 kilograms, 4 kgs, whereas this is which is each one also 4. That doesn't make sense. That can't be the same as that. Yeah, that's pretty nuts though. This is going to be a pretty common one with like your primary printing colors. If you want to print Spider-Man, here you go. These are going to be all the colors you're going to need. It's PLA plus too, so it's stronger. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of different bundles. Elegoo's also another pretty popular brand. Those are more fluorescent though. Sunlu for $120. That's a no-name brand. The Elegoo's for $40. Yeah, I would definitely, like I said, I just put it down below. That's a good starter. So at least that way you can see the way your printer, reacts to certain colors and how it would come out with whatever your projects are. Then if you like it, you can get it in a bigger spool. But yeah, there's all different colors and combos and stuff. Just depends on what you're printing. All different materials as well. I am tapped out. How many more testers do we have? That'll be the indicator of whether I peace out or not. Only 2 left. All right, guys. Only 2 left. Only 2 left. I'm giving you, if you're still here, and judging by my live analytics, there's about 250 of you guys right now. If you want a free custom 3D printed Random Frank P desktop fidget tester, all you have to do is go in the description to where it shows you my Whatnot link. You get $15 off when you sign up. It will bring you then to my store or my channel, where as you can see, we've had 3,500 sales, all 5-star reviews. While you're here, bookmark next month's stream. We're going to be giving away a free Switch 2. And then while you're here, use the $15 you get when you sign up with my referral link and redeem it to get a free desktop fidget tester. $15 minus 15 equals 0. Get it for free. Otherwise, when we do our streams, they usually sell for about $20 to $25. Each one has linears, the form of tactiles and linears up top, and clicky. So all 3 of the linear, clicky, and tactiles for you guys. With the Random Frank P, with the cool little print on the bottom, and I'm dropping it. We've got only 2 left. Use your $15. Get it for free while you can. And if you buy stuff, I'll tell you this right now. If you buy something and you leave a 5-star review with a written review, that's the thing. Like I said, we have 3,500 sold items. Only 476 reviews. So drop a review, write a review. If you do so, I will hook you up with a 10% coupon code for our stream as well. One just left. Steve said, I need that midnight green version. Steve, like I was saying, man, if you buy one tonight, I will make you the custom midnight green one. That will be for you, my man. If you buy another one tonight, I will print it for you tonight for $15. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait until the next stream when you know they're gonna be going for 20 to 25 easily. So your call. Only 1 left. Only 1 left. And again, when you guys are there, bookmark the stream so you're alerted when you're live for our next stream. Gonna be a good time. Again, we're giving away a free Switch 2. If you want a free Switch 2, hop by our streams. Big Chach hopping in as he does. Literally the only super chat of the night. Always showing his generosity, man. Big Chach hopping in right towards the end saying, what does the P stand for? Random Frank Poopy. Hopping in. Tradition as always. Thank you, Big Chach. Literally the only super chatter of the night. This stream the entire night is not monetized. It is monetized by you guys. with the super chats. So thank you, Big Chatch. And I guess what's monetizing the stream is when you guys buy these. Last one. Literally one left. Literally one left. Who's going to be the last person to get it for free? There it goes. There it goes. All right, Mr. Miggs. Seemingly, was that Miggs? Or was it Bon Milk? No, Miggs was before. Bon Mick. Bon Me. Bon Mick, Bon Me. I like a good old Bon Me. All right, guys. We are sold out of Vidget Testers. Y'all did it. See, did you buy one or no? Did you get the chance to grab one? I just have to know, so that way I know whether I'm loading up the green filament or not. I do not see your name, so I don't think you got one. All good. All good. I'll make some midnight green ones for the for our next stream. I'll have more in stock. I'll have more in stock. But all right, guys, I really think we've fully come full circle. Where the hell is my map? There it is. There it is. The cursor was not showing up. Yeah. We did it. We're really doing it, Red Band. All right. That's going to wrap it up for my Prime Day coverage. I am sick of Amazon. I never want to look at Amazon again for the next month. Thank you all for rocking with me again. Check out this morning's video. You can check out Tuesday's video. You can check the link down below, which will bring you to all of today's deals that we've showed off during the stream, before the stream, 59 items, pretty much everything from like here up. If you like the webcam's on sale right here for $100. If you like my microphone, well, guess what? You can get two of them right here for $40. All right. I'm wiped. I'm wiped out. I think we got to wrap it up. Thank y'all for hanging out. Be on the lookout for Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to have that video on the Super Strike versus the Viper V4 Pro and my sort of experience and take on why I think the Super Strike is kind of souring and why hits is kind of a fun feature that no one's actually really using. So if you're here right now, please watch the video on Monday or Tuesday when I make my comparison video. It's all filmed. Just gotta finish editing and do all that stuff. So it'll be either Monday or Tuesday. We will see. Check my emails. Make sure there's no issues with the stream. No copyright. You know, I always stream copyright-free music, but every now and then I'll get a warning or an issue. I'm like, no, I've got a whole thing. So that's fake. But we're good. We're good. Dusty Decks providing us with the beats tonight. That's like 99% of the background music I use on the channel. Any last minute like Q&As you guys want to do? Any questions? I always have a hard time committing to a wrap up. I don't know what it is. I should just end the stream, but instead I'm like, there's still like 200 people here. Oh, now it dropped. It dropped from 120 to 180. There you go. So maybe I'll just wrap it up. But any last minute Q&As? Anything you guys want to talk about? I can hang for like 5 more minutes. If not, I'll just close it out, print the labels, and go to bed. What you guys think? What are we feeling? Any studio tours? I mean, I used to do those yearly, every year, right in January, but not enough has changed over the last few years that I feel like it's worthy, you know? Back in the day where I was constantly swapping out hardware, adding new stuff, I'm content. I don't need to upgrade as much as I used to anymore. I'm just seeing Zank's thing in chat before saying, who the fuck did you buy that? Like, what? What are you talking about, Zank? Zank, I have no idea what you were talking about, even though that was probably from 10 minutes ago. But yeah, not enough has changed over the last 2 years since I've done one last in 2024. Or was it 2025? I think it was 2024. I don't even know. The years blend together. No, I don't have any quick release suggestions. If a bear and a shark got into a fight, who would win? Probably the bear. But who knows? No high tier PC build stuff. Don't have any recommendations. I think that's about it. Yeah, I mean, thankfully I did this build update when I did. I mean, when was that? Was that September? When did I do this build update video? Because right after that is when shit hit the fan. Yeah, September 27th was the last time. I mean, I got 128 gigs of DDR5. I got the 5090 in here. And right after that, everything skyrocketed. So thankfully, I built that when I did. Man. All right. All right. The Steam Machine is expensive. I'm gonna do a video revisiting the Steam Machine from 2016. The OG Stream Machine. I'm gonna do a video revisiting that. I think that'll be cool. Got the DJI mics, dude. It's literally the best value. I mean, like, do you guys think it sounds good? I'm using it in a way it's not intended to. Like, I could obviously clip it on me, you know, showing the lettuce. I could obviously hook it on my shirt and use it. But like the way I'm talking to you guys on the screen, I just have it mounted right here on the monitor. And I feel like it sounds really good. Whenever I'm doing my Whatnot streams, everyone says it sounds really good. Everyone, you know, thinks it's great. So for the fact that it's $42, you get the receiver and you get 2 mics. I mean, that's an insane deal. It's going to be an inclusion in CoolTech under 50. It's too good not to be. A few months ago, back when I would use, where is it? I would use the standalone model. I have it somewhere in here. Where the hell is that? This, the first model, the standalone model. So this one's cool because you could record and save audio directly onto this, which is good if you're doing, like, you know, post-production work and like videos after the fact. But for streaming, I mean, look at the size difference. It's half the size. And I think this sounds better. But yeah, this is cool for like if you're doing like a quick, a short, a reel, a TikTok. But for streams, this thing is clutch for $42. It's absolutely insane. Alrighty, guys. Wow, the last super chat as I was just about to peace. Rylick asking USB-A to C hub recommendations. Well, since you super chatted, I will give you your recommendation. As I was wrapping up, I will give you your recommendation because, as the banner says, channel members and super chat donations can suggest products. I do use this Anker hub. I have this. I use this. In fact, I have this 0.7 model. I use that. I also use the, what is it? The Monic model. Let's go to my orders. USB hub. That'll show you what I use. That's what I use for streaming, and it's got a hub for everything. Moken, yes. I use this. It's not on sale, unfortunately, but it's a 12-in-1 hub. It's got HDMI's, USB-A, USB-C, Ethernet, micro SD, SD, USB-A, 2 USB-Cs over there, so 12-in-1, plus the screen so you could see everything. But if you just want like a very simple one, I mean, can't go wrong with Anker for $10, you know? Can't go wrong with Anker for $10. So if you want to check that out, I'll put that down below. I just hook it up to my laptop, plug in things that still need USB-A. A lot of the Elgato stuff goes USB-C to A, so I use that to plug in for when I'm streaming, and it all works out. So Anker's got some good stuff, obviously. Ugreen has good hubs, but yeah, I do use that one Anker hub, and I've had no issues with it. In fact, it might be right here if it's not plugged into the PC on the other side of the room. And I think it is plugged into the other PC right now. Yeah. Oh well. All right. That shall do it. I'm Random Frank P. I'm exhausted. I'm sick of Amazon. Have a good night.